Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here waiting to get myself going, putting on my gloves. First thing we have to do today, I believe, is squats. So I'll be using the, what do you call it, what's it called again? I don't know, the one with this that keeps you in the right form. Um, I'm going to start off with a really lightweight today. I'm going to do a little bit different from what it says, just to have an extra one in. I'm going to try to go pretty deep, try to work on my form a little bit for a few, and also try to wake up the muscles. So I'm a little late. I know I said 6:45 is the goal time, but running a little late today. Had to get into the hot room to kind of get the muscles loose. It's kind of awkward to start cold. I don't like starting cold, but even when you start off in the sun, it's not muscle. Your muscles get warmer, so you get some blood flowing, but it doesn't really help as far as actually getting the muscles used. So I've got to try to do this. I don't remember which way. Okay, so I'm facing that way. This machine is in the middle of the room, so it makes it a little awkward. Um, so I'm going to start off with just some almost, not quite body weight. I mean, body weight is just me, right? But I'm going to do 95 and just try to do some, I don't know, mostly try to do some form stuff. The goal is to try to get the quads fired up because that is one of my biggest weaknesses. I don't I can't go very deep, and I think I pinned down last time that the problem is my quads. They just don't have the strength to go deep enough. So when I'm so the problem is essentially when I go down, I've noticed that when I'm on my heels, my quads really tighten up, and the deeper I go, the harder they're exerting, and I just don't think they have the strength for me. I know I stop and I say it's because I have to bend my back, and I think I have to bend my back forward because my quads don't have the strength to support me at that level. And the lower you go, the more your quads kick in. I know this because my quads really start to fire up the lower I go. I can really feel it. So I'm gonna try to get in a quick set. This ain't gonna be much, maybe 10, just to try to start firing up. I have to use a wider stance to go deeper, just because. But I have to make sure I stay on my heels. Plus, the problem with this is I can't see the mirror. Mirror is what I use for my form, so I can't tell if I'm quite right. Sounds great. Yeah. But it's basically like yeah. Uh, okay, so I went to 12. Felt pretty good. So the goal is to try to get my quads to be at parallel, the top of my quads to be parallel with the ground. Now your legs are kind of rounded, so you have a choice. You can go 90 degrees. I usually try to go 90 degrees from my calves to my lower quads, but that also means not going as deep. If I go to my upper quads, are pretty much parallel with the ground. That means my lower quads, or my hamstrings, are lower to the ground. And when the weights get really heavy, that's where I struggle. So I'm going to try today to use different weights than I usually do. Hey, I don't need to do those massive numbers. Besides, my back will appreciate it. And I'm going to focus on going deeper this time. But I don't know what my 4-rep max is for going deeper. I just did 12, but this is only 95 pounds, assuming I'm getting the full 45-pound Olympic bar weight out of this crossbar. So we'll see how that goes. I got to increase. So Let's start off with, let's try 185. I'm going to try and do 4 185s because that means just throwing a couple of 45-pound plates on. Now, truthfully, I haven't actually checked the workout. I looked at it yesterday to see what's in it. I didn't see if it changed, but I think it's the same as it's been the last couple of weeks. It's total body workout 3. It doesn't say 4 or 5, and I would imagine it would renumber them if it was changing the workout, right? Phase 3, total body workout 3. So this is actually, according to the AthleanX workout, this is actually only the second month, even though, well, I guess makes sense for about day 51 or 52. So I'll start logging. I'm actually going to log that last one too, but this is an official one. I'm going to try and do 4. And if I can do more, then I'll know that it's not my 4 rep max for a deep squat. I'm going to try to do a deeper squat, a more correct form squat. I prefer looking in the mirror here because I can't quite see where I'm at. So let's see how this goes. Yeah. Sounds good when you say it. I like that. All the time. You can really Okay, so I went to 8, but I can tell I'm leaning against the bar. In other words, I don't know that I could do that with just a dumbbell, with a free weight. I am getting the deeper quads, and maybe this is good for helping me strengthen the quads, but I'm not sure it's actually helping me. I'm just going deeper because it lets me, but I'm leaning against it. I can tell I have too much backwards pressure, which means if I was actually holding weights that way, I'd be falling over backwards. All right, so I'm gonna try to log this. I'm trying to keep this away from my face. I notice I get way too close. Oops. That's not what I want. And I know you can't see it because apparently this Streamlabs is not so good at apparently Streamlabs doesn't show the screen. It says it's supposed to be showing the screen, and I have it set up to show the screen, but it doesn't actually work. My apologies for that. As I say, this is day 52. Oh, it's total workout 2. It's all right. I checked the right one. I just thought it was 3 for some reason. So I apologize. I'll have to change the title. All right, so we're doing squats. It's the same thing, I believe. Yep, 4, 8, 16. I did 2, so I did a 12 just to warm up. And that was only 95. Like I said, I'm assuming that you're getting the full weight. But anytime you get any support out of the machine, it takes a little bit of it off. But I don't know how heavy that bar actually is without weighing it. So let's just assume it's the full weight. I did 12 for a warm-up, which is not part of the AthleanX thing, but I had to do it for my own personal. Dang me. I pushed cancel instead of save. So again, it's really warm in here. Plus, when you come in here straight from the hot room, I try to cool off a little bit, but it's Not so easy. Plus, gotta say, it's one of the drawbacks to being bald. There is no hair to soak up sweat. And trust me, I think other people are sweating just as much as me, but they have hair to make sure it doesn't make its appearance so obviously. And if you wipe it off, dang, come on. Streamlabs doesn't like me when you have two apps going at the same time and you have Streamlabs running. Streamlabs won't let you push in the middle of the screen for whatever reason. I don't know what the heck, which is really annoying. 185. I did 8. Now I got to do 8 again. I'm going to try to increase the weight a little bit, but again, I got to really watch my form. I don't want it to turn into I'm not going down far enough. I got to be able to keep that depth. So I'll go to 200 and just kind of see where that takes me. And then I have a 16 and then an AMNet. Alrighty. Hey, Artox. Wait a minute. I have a chat. I have chat showing from last time I did this. It says I have Artox on here, but these are messages from the other day, or was it yesterday, the day before? That's kind of weird. It's loading up old messages. All right, actually. I said I was going to go to 200. It's actually 205. I do 8. Again, some of these don't feel that hard until I get really, really deep because that's where I'm weakest. And I think everybody's weakest at the deep point, right? But I'm extra weak at the deep point. That's why I can't go that deep. I'm more like, Six, 7. All right, so I get about 90 seconds. So I'm at 11, 12 and a half. And now I got to go up to 16. Now I can actually go down and weight. That was actually a pretty good lift. I definitely can feel that in my quads and my glutes, which is where you hope these squats will be hitting you. Decrease weight. Let's go down to, that's going to do 16 times though. Let's go back to 185 and see if I can do that 16. That was a warm up before, but I only did 12. It's pretty fresh. Not even sure I could have went to 16. Now, it's going to be even harder. But at least at the upside of this thing showing me old chat. At least with this thing showing me old chat, I don't know, I can see that the chat's working. Or at least it's up. So, if anybody new comes along wants to say hi, please do. Let me know. Put a new chat message on there, one that's not from 2 days ago. It's weird that it saved those old chats. All right, I got about 10 seconds for my 90-second rest. I do 16 of these puppies. I really watch my form, try to focus on staying going deep, keeping my back straight. Right. Basically, I'm not saying that for your benefit, but mine. I like to repeat to myself what I'm trying to accomplish here. My thought is my heels kind of have to be center point, right? Because if the weight's behind my heels, it's going to pull me off my heels. Ouch. Okay, that was borderline. I almost didn't feel like I got through that. A lot of reps. Here's the thing about I have until, let's see, it's 14 and a half now, so I got till 16. So gotta go back up to my 4 rep max. I'm gonna take it back to 200, but it's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna see. I gotta check something quick here. So I can actually have 2 minutes of rest. So I'll go to 16 and a half before I start this AMRAP of mine. I know it's only 30 seconds extra, but I'm needing it. Whew. Alrighty. Got a lot of junk going on my screen here. Hold on. I don't know why it's. Let's see, I got all kinds of weird messages from my chat. Connected to chat, disconnected from chat, reconnecting to chat. Software caused connection warp. I don't know what that is. Hopefully we're up and running. But I'm not seeing a lot going on here, so we will see. It's an event list. Anything interesting? I know, I'm just burning time until my time is up. Nope, Hard Talks is my last new guy. So hey, if you're checking these out, and you do like to see, me demoing these other exercises, these workouts that people do, follow me. I do these all the time. I usually do somebody's workout other than I occasionally will do my own workout. This is AthleanX, which is by Jeff Cavalier and his team. And is it Jesse is his partner? It shows up on most of his videos, but I think he's the guy who does it all. I think it's just a friend of his. I don't know. But yeah, here we go. Let's get this last one in. I'm going to go 205 on this one. This is again what I think is my 4 rep max. I think, what did I do? 8? Actually, I did 8 when I did 205 last time. But I'm concerned about my form. It's probably too much. All right, we'll take it to. All right, just to say I did more, we'll do 210. It's not much of an increase, but I'm going to do 210 because I want it to be more than the amount I did for 8. Just got to watch my form again. If I can't do a good one that goes all the way down to, like I said, I'm trying to go for quads at the top of my quads straight across, parallel to the ground, not the bottom. So if I'm doing them right, I will accomplish that. So anyway, please follow if you are if you are interested in the different workouts that are out there. I'll probably do maybe some other AthleanX in the future. Only thing is, they're $100 a piece, so they're not cheap. I mean, if you're gonna just do something for 3 months, paying $100, yeah, I guess if you think about a personal trainer, is a lot more than that. But then again, you don't have a personal trainer with this. It's not even a video. So a video is you get those video sets that go for 3 months. This is just a workout. He does some demos and shows you how to use them, but it's not like the videos, which are totally produced and they're about $120. Like if you do a P90X or what do you call it, Insanity or any of those are totally produced. You got a team of people there doing the workouts with you. He's there to motivate you. He shows you the form. It's all live. It's all in progress. So you're getting more from a video set than you get from AthleanX. AthleanX does, a couple of demos. They're brief. I'm talking too much. Let me get onto this. I'll talk in the middle. Let's get onto this. All right. I talk a lot, and I'll never get through these workouts. They're long. Oh, you know what? I have to turn on my heart rate monitor. I mean, it's on. I'll turn it on in a minute. All right. Oh, I gotta set my timer. Dang it. 12, 10, 2 minutes. This is an AMRAP, as many as I can. Problem is, take too long of a break, and I have more energy, which means I can do more, which is going to be a little misleading. One, two. I'm not going. That wasn't deep enough. 3, 4, 5. I felt like I could have. I wasn't going to go down all the way on the next one, so I went to 5. Short break. Short. Just enough to get my energy. Try some more. Remember, when you're doing squats, you want to keep your core tight the whole time. The power should be coming from your quads when you're down low, and your glutes when you're up high. So you're basically should always be engaged. Your legs and glutes should be always engaged, and they're the ones that you're like relaxing slightly, pushing hard, but those muscles are doing all the work. So slight relaxing in that you're coming down, you're letting the muscle drop the weight slightly, but you're not just falling, but always engaged. Keep that core tight the whole time. One more. All right. My chit chat in the middle there was a little long, but I got 11. Hey, Night Rose, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Okay, so that's it for the squats today. I got to log that one, and then we're on to overhead press. Good morning, TDL. How you doing, man? All right, let's log that. 210, 11 times for my AMRAP. So this is much lower for those who haven't been watching all the way through. This is much lower than my last time I did squats because I'm trying to go deeper, trying to get all the way down to where the top, my quads are actually parallel to the ground versus just my hamstrings, which is what I've been trying to go 90 degrees in the past, where I go 90 degrees on my knees, which isn't as sharp of a drop as going all the way down to parallel with my quads to the ground. Um, my quads have just been weak and I'm trying to strengthen them up. I can already feel they're a little bit more fired up from that. So now we're doing overhead press. Let's go grab an overhead press machine. But I do have to put these weights back, but I can do it when I get over there. Clean the machines first. Okay, so I gotta go put those weights back. Gotta be a good gym guy. Don't want to be bad gym guy, bad gym guy. Nobody likes bad gym guy. Well, I don't like bad gym guys. Some people don't mind being bad gym guy. I'm just gonna leave the weights on. The next guy can take them off if they want. I'm being a nice guy because I'm leaving the weights on the bar for them already. Everybody can do 250 pounds because I can. It's like, and then this little buck 10 newbie comes in here. Sees 210 pounds on there, and it's like, I can't even get the 45-pound plate off of that machine. How am I supposed to use it? Okay. So again, this is my 4-rep max on the overhead press. I'm pretty sure I do an overhead press. I think they do overhead press in rows. Driving to work, have fun. KDDW, thanks man. Appreciate the hello. And the compliments are always appreciated, I suppose. Can't knock those. So overhead press, step squats, and then overhead press. All right, let's see. What did I do last time? I gotta see what I did last time. It's the same thing as before. I will be doing 4, 8, 16 again on an AMRAP. So they have history mark on here. Last time I did I did 125 5 times. So let's try 130, I suppose. 4-rep max, trying to get in that range. And if I can't do 4, we'll call it my 4-rep max and know that next time I got to do more work. So let's try this. Overhead press. We'll go 120. So like I said, with the Streamlabs, the center of the screen is pretty much dead. And if you tap it more than a few times, it'll say, Streamlabs is not optimized for the latest version of Android. Some things might not work, which in this case is touching the center of the screen. All right. Let's see here. So I'm doing overhead press. This is me just trying to stay out of people's way with the camera here. And overhead press is pretty much right in front of the bar. Probably better to put it on the side. It's too close. Let's try it here. So at least I'm not all the way out in people's way. So you're looking up at the camera, so apologize for that. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go for 120. Yeah, fine. This is one time I wouldn't mind having some hair to soak up all this nonsense. Keep those pores clean. All right. So let's see. 5 times. Let's just go 4 times. Or, well, it's my 4-rep max, which isn't really, you don't have to do 4, I guess. You could do 3, which makes it my 3-rep max. 115. Gonna go 5 extra pounds to 120. Wait a minute, did I say 1? I actually said 125, didn't I? I gotta go to 130. So that's one of each of of all the lower plates. 90, 25, 10, 5, and 2.5. And 115, 125, and 130. All right, here we go. I gotta do 4 of these puppies, and I've already stalled a ton. It takes me a long time just to change machines. Overhead press. Now, the thing is with overhead press is to try to keep the legs out of it. There might be a little bit, where you're bracing and then you're pushing, but you don't want to. You're not trying to do a squat press. So legs are kind of minimal. Got to hold your form. If you get too much stress on your core, probably should drop the weight. You don't want to be overarching. You want to be able to stay supportive on your back. Keep your elbows in front of you. Elbows should be underneath the hands if you can do that. So wherever your positioning is, you want your elbows under your hands to get the height. You know what? I might have to go lighter. Here's a problem. I didn't mention this when I started. The last workout we did, total workout 1, last 2 days ago, really stressed my shoulder. I mean, it's been popping and inflamed and not really hurting, but I haven't done anything that involved the exercise. So that said, I don't think I should start with this. I picked it up. I felt the pain a little. I got to take care of it. So I got to lower the weight. I'm going to drop the weight and see if I can do this without pain. If I can't, I may have to skip this one. Got to do it safe. Let's see. But I picked it up. I felt too much stress. I don't want to risk it. I'm going to take 20 pounds off, get it down into a little bit more comfortable range. We'll see if I can do that. Got to be, sometimes when you have an injury or possible injury, just got to do what it takes to keep it from re-aggravating. And I got to admit, I only iced it once, and that was yesterday. I only took anti-inflammatories once, and that was yesterday. So I'm gonna try to do it, a little more consistently today and tomorrow, and hopefully I can get back to it fully next time. But hopefully, like I said, if this hurts, I won't be able to do it at all. So that's just the way it goes, man. So 110, 10 times, didn't really hurt, so that was good. Might have wanted to do more. I think here the problem was that when I picked up the weights, I let it kind of sit in, and that kind of hurt my shoulders. If I can get my arms engaged right out the gate, which you can do with heavier weights, keep it engaged the whole time and keep those elbows out in front, I didn't really feel it. So, and that comes a little bit from starting off cold. So, no, we're just going straight to the heavy weight. Again, I'm not a fan of this starting with the heaviest weight. I feel like that's risky. The lighter weights are more, I don't know, just gives your muscles a fair chance, a fighting chance at, so I did 10. I'm going to take off 10 pounds. It should be pretty easy, but I got to do 16 of them. So essentially I skipped the 4 rep max, and then I'll try the 4 rep max again when I do the AMRAP and see if I can get that weight in. So I basically skipped the first one because I'm starting off with, to me, a better weight number. Asking your muscles to have endurance is different from asking them to pick up their heaviest possible weight. I don't recommend that at all. It's a bad plan. I know, Jeff. I'm sorry. I have to argue with that point of attack now. You're the expert. No, Jeff. Jeff has no awareness of my existence. That if I had to say, I would say that as the professional, he would know what's okay, what works, and he's done this, and he's yeah, you can see him. He does a lot. Most of his videos shirtless. Guys buff. Can't argue that, Matt. So he knows what he's doing. My experience is that starting to super heavy just feels like an injury waiting to happen. Your body's not ready, not engaged for that. I think you need to start off lighter. I would like a down, up, down. Like an 8, 4, 16 kind of thing. 8 is your warm up. 4 is now you can go heavy because you woke the muscles up. And then do the 16, where you can drop down lighter and try to press for the 16. This allows your muscles to not only get a little bit of variety, it's gonna change up how you're doing it. It's gonna go a little light, gonna go a little heavy, it's gonna go a little light. And it kind of plays into how your muscles might actually prefer to engage. But hey, maybe it's just my muscles. Maybe my muscles are just weird. So, who knows? Everybody else might be good at starting off at their heaviest weight. And they're like, what's wrong with you, man? You might want to see a doctor. Your muscles are weird. Everybody wants to be heavy. All right, here we go. 16 times. Enough talk. It's like a 5-minute break there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17, down and dirty. All right. All right, so I did 17. That'll tell me for next time. I think I accidentally turned off scrolling on my chat. Now, that's both good and bad. See, turning off automatic scrolling means the chats don't disappear, which is what they were doing before. They would scroll off and I'd miss what people said. Problem is, it freezes. So if a new chat comes in, I don't see it either until I actually go and scroll through. So that might delay my responses. The other option is if I got 3 or 4 people on here and I leave it on continuous scrolling, I miss the chats, they just go off the screen. So, again, my apologies. Alright, so last one is NAMAP. I did 117 times. Now we're going to go back. I'm going to try the 130 again and see if I can do at least one. Now that my shoulder's a little awake, I did notice that if I keep my shoulders engaged or keep the weight engaged, I don't let it drop to don't let my elbows drop all the way down. In other words, don't let it just rest. Don't let it just rest on my body. I actually have to stay up, keep it engaged, make the muscles work the entire time until I am done. So basically, no walking back and holding it saying, all right, ready, set, go. Nope, it's pick it up, start pressing, because you ain't going to be able to hold it for very long. So, all right, so here we go. I think I've done 2 minutes, right? Yeah, pretty safe bet I overtalked. Oh, but I have to go set my timer for this. 2 minutes. Focus form, shoulders back. Other thing I've been noticing I do on these sometimes is I don't get the full extension, so I'm trying to really work on getting my arms all the way up, full extension, so I'm not just doing this. But at 130, and I'm tired, and I'm a little worried about the stress on my shoulder, we'll see if I can do any of these. But we'll see. I'm not. And marks it. Go. One. Okay. Definitely a 4 rep max because I wasn't going past 4. But I did get my arms extended. All right, so I did 4. Let's see if I can get a few more in there before my time's up. All right, I'm gonna go for. I'd like to get to 8, but I can't take too long of a break, or I'm not gonna make it. I'm trying to get into a squat press. I'm not going to get 4. I got 1 there, and that's because I used my legs a little to give it a push. I'm going to try and do 1 more, but it's probably going to be a leg push again. Just because I want to get that lift in there. All right, let's try again. Nope, I'm done. Can't do anymore. I got 5, but 1 of them was more of a squat press. That's all right. That's all I had in me. We'll take it. At least I didn't feel like I did anything to my shoulder that's bad, right? Keep the shoulder fit. All right, so let's go back to my log. Okay, I did not do the first one. I didn't do any. So I'm just going to say I started with 8. And I did 110 10 times, which is a little bit of a wonky number because it didn't qualify for my 8 rep max, 4 rep max, or any kind of max. And then I did my 16 at 100. I'm going to look at my history again. I don't remember what I did last time, but actually I did 17. So that'll tell me I have a little bit in me. I don't know if I can go to 105 next time, but we'll see. 117 times. I think I did 105. I want to say I did 105 last time, but we'll see. And then I did my armor. So on the squats, I actually did an extra set. On this one, I did a less set. I did 130 and managed to do 4 the first time. But then I couldn't do more than 1 after that. And it was kind of an assisted squat press. Leg assisted press. Alright, so after the overhead press, we have... Okay, so these are actually the last 3 items. I'm skipping the last one again because I don't have anywhere to do it. It's no good place to do that last one. I had to skip it last time too because it's not a thing I can find any machine or bench or anything around here that'll hold my feet down well enough to do that last one. So unfortunately, I get a little bit soft early. Okay, so dumbbell high pulls. Let me check my history quick on overhead press. See what I did the time before. No, I actually recorded each of my. I did 125 5 times, 115 8 times. I did 95 pounds for my 16. So doing 17 at 100 is actually an improvement over last time. But my eight I did at 110, which was 5 less. So, yeah. And then I did 1 rep at 135 last time, 1 rep at 125. I just kept dropping the weight. 2 reps at 115 and 5 reps at 95. I kind of didn't do the AMRAP correctly. Um, so I got a lot of reps in, but it wasn't done right. So according to this, I couldn't get to 4 on any of those first couple sets. So I think doing 4 with 130 was a pretty good number, really. All right, let's put these weights away, and I will move on to the next one. Let's do this. I don't know. Am I losing connection? I can't tell. I feel like I keep losing connection on this. If you can't hear me, let me know. I know my headset kind of wigs out sometimes. So I say if you can't hear me. If you can't hear me, you probably can't hear me ask you to tell me if you can't hear me. So that's probably good. All right. But so I say sound check. And if you hear me say sound check, say, yep, we're good, man. I can hear you. We're there. Just nobody's actually paying attention, which is fine. I appreciate anybody stopping by. So, oh, you know what? I still haven't turned on my heart rate monitor. I gotta turn on my heart rate monitor. Now, let's go do the overhead pull thing, majiggers. We'll do them over on this side. Hold on. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna turn on my heart rate monitor too. I know it's not gonna show you the what I've been doing. It doesn't really show a scale anyway. There is actually one that's a graph and it shows you how you've been doing, but you're gonna have to pay for it. And I plan to pay for all of these. I want to get the upgraded versions of all this cool stuff, but until I got to start making partners, what I got to do so I can have those few bucks here and there go towards paying for these kind of cool features. Like, holy moly! Problem is, have it on, but there's like a million unknown devices in here, and I don't want any of them. I just want my Ph3, man. Bose, Afterburn. A lot of people with their, I don't know what the LE means. A lot of people have these LE things going. Afterburner, Bose, WH. Here. All right, let's scan it again. See if my Ph3 wants to show up. Maybe I won't turn on my heart rate monitor. It's usually pretty good connecting right away. I think it's just there's probably too much interference in here. Nope, I'm not going to get it going. 740. There's all kinds of stuff. Epic. So this is the problem with connecting the stuff in the gym. You got everybody else also connecting in the gym to stuff. All right. lots of stuff, but none of it is my Ph3. Alright, well, guess I won't connect the heart rate monitor. Sorry. It's usually pretty good, but like I said, doing this when you're at the gym, competing against every other product in the world that everybody's got going. My phone is like, ooh, look at all the selection. And I'm probably dropping. I apologize if I'm dropping the. Nope. All right. Well, guess I won't turn on heart rate monitor today. Some days it's great. Some days it's annoying. It might be that it turned off because I wasn't connecting to anything. So more technical difficulties. Apologize for that. Usually, once you get hot, start sweating a little bit, it actually connects better because you're supposed to, with these heart rate monitors, you're supposed to run them underwater before you put them on. The moisture is supposed to help with getting the connection going. And so usually when you start sweating or whatever, getting a little bit of skin moisture going, it connects better. But it's not doing that. Let me try one more time. I'm feeling determined. One more time. See how this goes. That's all right. There's nobody watching right now anyway. But if I put this on YouTube, which I probably will, if it's a good workout, I'll probably have to cut all this junk out. All right, try again. Plus side, and we got nothing. Nope. I have to check the battery. Maybe the battery died. I don't know. No easy way to know, really. Nope. Nope. Okay, I give up. I will give up for the sake of the stream. Let's do this. High rows, or what do we call them? High pulls, not rows. They're kind of like a cross between I don't know, what do you call these things? I don't know. He calls them a high pull. And I have no idea what I did last time. I think I did about 50. 50's in the middle of the room, so I gotta go get them. Okay, so the way this works, the high pull is a little bit like what I did last time. I think I was doing what they call them, a cheater deltoid, where you're kind of coming up like this, like that. Now this is a high pull, so it's kind of like a scarecrow where you're doing this thing, but you start off kind of down and you're trying to come up and you pull. You want your hands to lead the way. Okay, so you're not going to go up like a high row. You're going to kind of go up. It's like all at once. Now, you want to bring the weights kind of by your ears. You want to have that natural, I would say the natural rotation in your wrist. You're not trying to go straight, like straight hand forward. They come up kind of naturally, but they want to be leading. And so it's the same thing as before. This one's a superset. And we're going, I believe we're probably going to muscle failure. That's what he's been doing in the past. But I'm going to check because I could be wrong. This could be slightly different. I don't know. I may have mixed this one up. I'm actually doing the wrong one too. I mentioned on the stream that the stream title says Total Workout 3. It's actually Total Workout 2. So for phase 3, there's multiple total body workouts in each phase, but this is phase 3. I think there's 4 phases. So at the end of this month, it'll be phase 4, I guess. I didn't realize. I thought I was almost done. But all right. So I believe. Oh, first of all, this is not part of the. Oh, I better get moving. This is actually just a normal lift. The superset doesn't start yet. Yeah, get to work, Ken. I'm way behind. The superset is next. I got to get through these. Too much talking, too much playing with my heart rate monitor, too much distraction. All right, 4 times. Hope, hope my shoulders are up for this. I just got to make sure I keep my shoulders in front. That's what I want. I don't want to let them fall back. It seems to be what's irritating them. All right, 155. Take a quick break. Now, I have to do 8 on this next one, so I'm going to decrease the weight. We'll try, did I say 155? It's 50. It's only 100. So I did 100 5 times. Let's go I'm going to go grab my other weight. And I will be, I'll be right back. I got 1 minute left of rest. Let's take these out of the way for a moment. I got to do 8. I'm doing, that was 100. I'm going to do 90. Trying to make sure I have the camera set. It's always a pain to. This is the thing is about mobile streaming. You're constantly fiddling with the camera, right? TDL asked me the other day if I now preferred mobile or at the gym versus at home now that I can stream both places. Now that I've gotten used to streaming at the gym, the answer is I don't really care. I like the gym because I have more equipment, but I have a better setup. My videos at home are, well, let's just say I have a better setup for the streaming. Looks better in that sense, could be better. My home is not very professional looking, as in my carpet's old, gear is kind of It looks very amateur hour. Not like some of these dudes who got the fancy racks and the fancy benches and 1,000 gajillion pounds of weights. Anyway, here we go. That was my 2 minutes. I talked too much. 8 times. All right, so I went to 10. So I did 190, did 100 5 times, 90 10 times, so I'm a little off. Start my rest timer. I have to do 16 this time. Holy moly, it's a long name. Oh, still tidy whities. Okay, how's it going, man? I remember you. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Saying hi. All right, I'm gonna log my mess here. Let's see. While my timer to rest, got a minute and a half left. Let's see here. I did 100 5 times, and then I did 90. So I'm going above the numbers that I'm supposed to be going to. Uh, just means I have to adjust my weights next time. So I gotta do 16 this time. I don't know how many I can do with 16. I'm gonna look at my history this time and see if that makes a difference. See what I did last time. See what if I went more or less. All right. So history says I did 70 at 18. Oh, I did my 4 rep max. I did 110 last time. So there's that. But 90 was the same. I did 18 at 70. So let's try 80 pounds this time. That ought to be interesting. There's not 70. Oh, there might be a 75. What would be 37 and a half? That could be 37 and a half. Let's just go up to 75. Let's see what that does. Let's go up a little bit. Give myself somewhere to go next time. Yeah, it is a challenge. It is different to remember that. Hard to forget, like you said. All right, I'm gonna go grab myself some 80s. Timer's up too. I'm wasting time. And it's not 80s, it's 80 total, which means I'm grabbing 40. Which, by the way, are clear on the other side. Okay, 40s apparently are the end of the top row. I must be on the top row. Which means I didn't even have to go anywhere. I walked all the way to the other side to find out that the bottom row starts at 42 and a half. All right, 16 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I did say I was going to do 37 and a half, which would have been 75, and I actually did 80, and I even went one extra to 17. Now, does that mean I could do 85 next time? Well, it means I'm going to try. So there's that. But that was really hard. Repetition. Repetition is sometimes harder than actually, high quantities. It's almost harder, man. 80. I think I have somebody at work texting me. Why are they texting me at 7:57? Oh, okay. I have to respond to that. I put in a ticket to have him do something for me at work, so probably should reply, even though he's talking to me real early in the morning. 80, I'd say I did 17. Now I gotta do my AMRAP. Let's see, I'm into 55 again. I don't think I'm ready for 60. I don't think I can do 4 times at 60. But you know what? I'm gonna look. What did I do last time? Curious what my AMRAP was last time I did this. It's kind of hard to tell. If I see my AMRAP last time, I did 12, which means I probably had some pretty big numbers. Should I try? Should I try 60? You know what? I might try. Let's see if they have a 52 and a half. If they have a 52 and a half, I'll do a, what is that? 52 and a half would be 105 pounds. 110, oh, 57 and a half. I don't know if they have a 57 and a half. Dang it, timer's up. Ugh. All right. Yes. Guess I have to go. Guess I have to go get my weights. I'm already behind. Timer's up. Timer's up. Nope. Okay, so there's no 57 and a half. I grabbed 60s. They feel really heavy. I don't think I can do 60s. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This feels like a lot of freaking weight. But we'll see. This is an AMRAP. If I could do 4, then that's all I need to do, right? That proves that it's at least a 4 rep max. If I can do 3, it's kind of a 4 rep max. If I can do 2, it's probably too heavy for a 4 rep max. Because a 4 rep max at this point doesn't necessarily mean I have to do 4. It means I need to do that much weight. Doesn't mean, because I could just be tired. 4 rep max implies that if you're fresh, you could do 4. I'm not fresh. Of course, my mama might say I was different sometimes. She might say I was fresh. Don't be fresh with me, young man. That's a lot of weight. I'll be impressed if I can do 1. Never done. This is actually my all-time high. So that count? I didn't even start my timer. I did 4. But I'm not sure I'm going up all the way. I actually don't get the full 2 minutes. Technically, if I get down to around 1:15 or so, I'm done. I try to go higher. I don't think I'm getting high enough on those. But I have to keep trying to do the same weight. That's the point. You're supposed to stay with the same weight. So I'm going to rest it up. Let's say I did 7. See if I can get in 3 or 4 more. Can't overdo this because when I overstretch, my left shoulder's really like, no, don't stretch me so far. Can't do it. I'm just trying to get the blood flowing in the shoulders. All right, here we go. Let's try again. I think that's definitely it. Yep. Right, so now we're on to the kettlebell swing superset shoulder shruggy thing. So now this is one where you go to failure. It's kind of a weird one to go to failure to because you're supposed to use the same weight on both. So when you're doing the kettlebell swing and you're doing that little, so he's doing, okay, so this one's named after him, Jeff Cavalier. He's got this one called the Cavalier dumbbell crossover. And essentially what it is it's kind of a upper shoulder slash lats thing. And you're doing this. And you're kind of lifting up. It's kind of like a shoulder shrug slash crossover lat thing. So you're kind of just getting that whole muscle in there by way of pulling the weight over you. One arm at a time, you'll do both arms. And then you have to do a dumbbell kettlebell swing, which is this. Which I always get my legs in there. I got to stop doing that. It's supposed to be just your hip swing. We're trying to get that pivot working in your lower back, keep the back straight, and just focus on that. And you're supposed to do the same weight on all of them. So if I do 50, I got to do 50 on both of them. I don't remember what I did last time. I'm going to do 50. I'm going to try and do 50 on this. And you go to a failure. So, yep. I'm going to log this, and that's a long, what time is it? Oh, it's 8:04. But I'm only doing the two. There's a third one you have to do, but I can't do it. There's no machine or no way to do it around here. You're supposed to pin the back of your legs down and do this push-up thing where you push yourself all the way up. And it's supposed to be like a good glute workout. I can't figure out a way to do it around here. I can't even figure out how to do it at home. Well, he has a fixed bar on the ground somewhere that he's able to put his feet under that holds his feet at the right height, and then you can put a pad under your legs and do that. Here, if there was a spot to do that, the ground is hard. There's no mats, so I'd have to carry some kind of a mat with me because I wouldn't want to put my knees on a hard mat and do that action. So I'm skipping it again. So here we go. All right, so the exercises are the dumbbell swing, kettlebell swing, and the Cavalier crossovers. And yep, failure and failure. And we're doing 3 sets of each. Let's see how this goes. I do want to go log what I did though. What did I do? 8? And 8 on this thing. I'm looking at his picture. He doesn't go much higher than I did, so I don't feel too bad about what I did. I don't feel bad at all. If he does it that way, I must be close. All right, so 120. Oh, come on. 120. 8 times. 8 times? Yeah, I think I did 4 that last one. Maybe it was, let's say I did 8. Close enough. It might have been more. I think, did I do 3 sets or 2 sets? Nobody's around to tell me, so that's all right. Keep track of me, man. You know I don't know how to count. I've proven that multiple times. Alrighty, here we go. Let's do this. Cavalier crossovers to failure, followed by dumbbell kettlebell swings to failure. And failure does not necessarily mean you just can't do anymore. You can do no more correctly. If you've lost form, like if I'm doing the crossovers and I'm just, that's you failed. Or if I'm doing the kettlebell swing and I start bending my back, don't do that. If you can't do it correctly, you're at failure. All right. But 60 is too heavy. Not doing 60. In fact, I should probably just put these away. I don't think I could even swing 60 pounds. I'm not even sure 50 pounds is a good idea, but we're going to try it. I have 45s here just in case. Just in case I need to readjust my thinking. All right. Here we go. To failure. I'm not sure if I was doing those correct. I felt like they were correct, but I went to 20, so it's just too high. Maybe I do need to do 60, but we'll fix it on the next set. Just, I just feel like you got to keep your shoulder back. Don't let it come slouching forward. It's shoulder back. Me too. 20. So here's the thing about failure when you're doing arms separately. You gotta try to see. I don't know if the thing stays on when the screen goes off. I may have lost you. Sorry. I don't know why my screen goes off when I'm on the app, which is annoying. Did I lose everybody? Okay. Yeah, it looks like I may have frozen. May have frozen up, man. Let's see. I think I fixed it before. Let's see if I can get this to correct itself. Hold on. I know I'm frozen, but hopefully the voice is good. Hold on. I think I have a solution. Can I actually change into editor mode? Let's see here. Hold on. I think I have a solution. I fixed it before by just tweaking things a little bit. Let's see here. There we go. It's fixed. I don't know what I did, but hopefully it's fixed. All right, so we're supposed to go on failure. I'm probably going to kettlebell swing now. 50 was kind of, I'm going to check out my form on that. I want to make sure I'm doing it right. Because that one's, there's a shoulder stress. I did do it wrong, though. I was supposed to kettlebell swing first. I might be leaning forward a bit much. Looks like he's kind of keeping straight on his. I'll have to remember that for the next attempt. All right. Go to kettlebell swing. Now, kettlebell is going to be done with a dumbbell. Supposed to start with this. He does this. It's supposed to be done with a kettlebell, but I don't. I can't do kettlebell because they have really light kettlebells here. And you're supposed to use the same weight. So in that sense, I have to use this. So I'm going to stick with 50. So got to fix my angle because the kettlebell swing is a different one. I don't know. Let's just do it this way, I guess. Okay, that wasn't failure, but the numbers are getting too high. I got to go to lighter weight. We'll go 20 is good enough. A heavier weight. So I'm going to put these away. I'm going to do a quick, do my 2-minute break between, which is probably way too short. But then again, I took too long of a break in between the two. So put stuff away. Navigating all the people. All right, gotta put one more way. I'm gonna try 60s on this next one. need two dumbbells for this, but it's all right. So time is getting 8:14, but this is it. These are the only two exercises I'm doing that's left. There is a third one. Sorry, Jeff. It's just not doable in this massive gym, given the way things are laid out. Even in the PT area where there's, the personal trainers do their thing, there's just not a spot to pin my feet and do that weird push-up thing. I want to call it like a cobra push-up. Your feet are pinned and your legs are bent and you're doing this. You're pushing up and you're pushing up and lifting yourself back. So you're engaging your hamstrings and your glutes to pull yourself up, but you push off with your hands. So it's like I call it a cobra push-up. I don't know. Maybe he calls it that. I don't know. That's what I call it. All right, here we go. I'm actually going to time this one because I want to see how long it takes me. It's supposed to take double the time it takes you. All right. So we'll start with this. All right, 22. Still too high. I'm gonna have to pick a really heavy weight. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Jeff, if you happen to stop by, I see this amateur guy doing your exercises. Let me know if I'm doing this wrong. One, 12, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I really should do left arm first. Left arm's really struggling to do the number that my right arm's doing. Which means my right arm probably could have done more, and I felt like I probably could have done one or two more, but I just didn't want to go farther. 22 is too many. All right, here we go. Kettlebell swings. Hey, I think I actually hit failure short of 20. I was really feeling it and I didn't want to risk my back. So I had to keep my back warm. I managed to stay with my form where it's supposed to be for that hole, but I did 18. It's 3 minutes. 6-minute break is ridiculous. I can't do that. That's just too long. But I'll go 1.5 times. So we'll do 4.5 minutes. So that's something. 4 minutes is even long. I might even do it at 4. But that'll give me a few minutes to log this mess. Gotta log what I'm doing. Because I did 50 and then I did 60. I wonder if I should go up. I'd rather hit failure sooner, to be honest. I want to hit failure like 10 to 12. 16, 17, not just 20. Those numbers are too high. Takes too long. Also means that I mean, maybe you're supposed to do really high numbers there. I don't know. Feels like you shouldn't be doing really high numbers. But maybe that's the point, right? Just go until you can't go anymore. 50. I'm going to get 22. And I always seem to do more on my second set because that's when my body's like, okay, I know what we're doing. I got more juice than I thought. Let's do some extra. But I say the first set is not the one to do your heaviest weights. You're strongest on your second set, I think. That's my experience anyway. 120. Wait, what did I do last time? First of all, it wasn't 50, it was 100 because I did both arms. And then 22, 22, 120, 22. Oh, stop it. Jeez, I hate the fact that I can't use the middle of the screen. Streamlabs, stopping the butt. How much time I got left? Says I got about a minute, at least a minute and a half left. Anytime you go to failure, you do have to give yourself a little bit more time to recover, right? So it makes sense, but still. So this one is only 50, but it is the same weight. You're supposed to be using the same dumbbell, like kettlebell or whatever you did in the previous one. Still did 22, which is still too much. On the 60 though, I actually did drop, which is good. I mean, on this kettlebell swing, I did fewer. 60. And I think you're supposed to do the same weight all the way across. I just don't know what that ideal weight is yet. I haven't found my ideal weight to doing a number that's happy, campy. I think I did 18. I want to say I did 18. Just stuck kind of high. So I'm going to go change weights. I'm going to try and find me a 65 for this next one. And try to find if I can find a higher number. A better number, a more challenging number that lets me stop a little sooner. That's the goal. You can see I didn't bring my own towel today, so I'm using paper towels. Sheesh. 65. Oh, screw it. I'm going to stick with 60. There's 1,000 people over here, and I have to weave in and out. There are people in the back of the chairs, people in the front of the chairs. They're just all standing around. 60 is good enough. Besides, I'm not taking the full 4.5-minute break, or 6-minute break, or whatever it said. So we'll call that good. Let's go back, and guess I don't need to do stopwatch. This is my third time through, so let's just get it done. This will be the end of it for today. And, here we go. Just too many people, man. Too many people. Of course, as I say that, people start clearing out. Whatever. All right. Next time, I'll go up. You have to do this with your legs together because I keep wanting to hit my leg. Okay, so as you see, I'm going back and forth between my hand going out and my hand going in. I think I saw him doing it with his hand in, so I'm going to try and do that for the remainder. Definitely felt more on my left shoulder. It's definitely getting to work. All right, let's do these last bits. Kettlebell swing. We'll be all done. Eight, 2, 4, 14. All right, there we go, 21. And that's the end of today's workout. For me, sorry, Jeff, again, that last one just isn't doable. I mean, it is, but not around here, it isn't. And maybe if I'm ever at home, I'll try it just to do it. I might be able to put enough weight on my bench at home, which has one of those little ankle, what do you call it, curl bar pad things you can stick on the end that holds your feet down. I might be able to get my feet underneath that, and with enough weight on the bench, hold me down while I'm doing these. But here, that doesn't exist. So, that's it. I'm all set. I'm going to go hop in the shower, get my butt to work. So 90 minutes. Till next time. Hey, follow if you can. Invite people to come check this out if you think anybody else will get a benefit from watching me do these workouts. Learning a little bit about them. Hear what I think about them. And give them reviews. Also, I'm posting these on YouTube now too, so sorry, Twitch. I do put them up there when I can. I need to get some more following over there, so I could use that site as well. Till next time, stay fit, stay healthy, everyone. Hey, come check out my painting streams. I'm trying to do those more often. That's you have to go check out Active Minds Gamer for those. And if you like, come check out the X case. The reason I do all this stuff, trying to get some following people who like the game with miniatures and need a really cool way to transport and display them. Yeah, that's it. Stay fit, stay healthy. Goodbye.